2:42 p.m. West Coast time. It's March 31st, 2024. It's till Easter sunrise. This is being addressed over to first5california.com. I know you guys just came out there with a lot of resources concerning. Oh, who am I? Weaver John C. Roseman, California. Age 58. Hold that thought. I've been seeing a lot of your commercials out there trying to promote, um, trying to show what promoting positive child development is. And you're showing the negative stuff about how kids are being influenced and they're going to be coming up as an emotional mess. I wish you guys were out there back in the 60s, early 60s to early 70s, or actually late 60s to early 70s, because I was born in that time period. Different attitudes, different viewpoints, and different people trying to enforce a behavior or doctrine and trying to get you past all the fears and phobias that you're already building up that's going to be haunting you for the rest of your life as an adult, or one has to need therapy on a constant basis. How's that grab you? Wish you guys were out there, but you guys weren't. Child psychology was still being developed enough out there. But how do you deal with kids developing with a hell of a lot of neuroses and traumas every time they keep going into accidents that damn near threaten their lives, or actually comes close to killing them? Or when you're in surgeries that did kill them and then come back to life. My story. I was born in a hospital. 2 years later, I moved into another LA location. This was in LA County. No one ever realized that I was born with internal plumbing issues, but also physical issues that they knew about. They put me in traction. Actually, they put me in corrective shoes with braces on them. Very difficult to deal with when you're a kid. Worse off is dealing with hospitals all the damn time because they couldn't figure out what the hell was going on with me and putting me under oxygen tents. Not very fun looking at life through a damn plastic tent, trying to pump in oxygen for me to breathe, and I'm having issues over it, and still couldn't figure the damn thing out until one day in a doctor's office. Somebody with a sharp ear actually listened to my damn heart and figured it out. Slammed me into another hospital. Got me set up for surgery about 1 or 2 days later after that, and I meet somebody upstairs in the afterlife. They're trying to fix three mitral valves. One got sewed, the other one got patched, and the other one I left open because I kept dying on them too many damn times. And I kept being told upstairs that wasn't my time. Go back. I didn't want to go back. I wanted to go home. Never realized that I actually had family down here trying to pray to God. Pray to the afterlife than this one trying to keep my ass going. There was a physical representation of that letter that my brother had written to a surgeon who gave it to my ma, and she held it on for safekeeping all these years until my mother passed away, and then my brother and I are going through after effects, and then we had a hell of a cry on that one. My mother passed away in 2013. My brother back in 2018. I lived with them all on my life. As a kid, after their heart operation back in 1970, survived an earthquake, broken elbow, damn near get killed in that one. Car accident, nearly at the age of 10 years old, missed it a few days away. Yeah. Almost got into a traffic accident. Teenager. Oh yeah, and losing people left and right I cared about. Experiencing death personally and personally. Pets die, relatives and friends die. Adds a hell of a strain to a person, I'll tell you that much. Had to shove it all aside just to keep working. And being self-destructive, narcissistic, and egotistical at the same damn time. But realizing that coming close to a point where I was going to be killing myself at a point. Yeah, not fun. I didn't realize it was supposed to be life lived. I go through therapy of sorts, recovery, being a caregiver to both people I cared about until they passed. So before, my mother, my brother, a family pet, and a surrogate mother, best friend too. So yeah, I had a hell of a life that's basically put me into a broken state mentally and almost physically too. You see the cabinet on my left hand shoulder here. Several pets, my mother and my brother. My brother, David Shaw, my mother, Mary Ann Shaw. Ellen Shaw, but I think her real name was Mary Ann. Just the legal was Ellen. My brother was 8 years older than my own firstborn. After Ma passed away, I had to take care of my big brother. My brother and I had taken care of our mother before she passed. Growing up as a teenager, going through junior high and then entering high school, I became a caregiver, junior grade, taking care of my grandmother who was elderly and disabled at home with a stroke. Half her left side wasn't working. Neither was her brain, regarding memories and anybody else that she recognized. But we kept her home because that was the way Mom wanted it. Trauma? Trauma and drama. People keep saying I'm a strong guy. Yeah, well, I don't know with fate. It was either faith or something else that kept me going. But some days I am not a strong person. See, in therapy, do videos for my own self therapy, talking about my own past, mourning and grieving, memories that are triggers left and right, going through physical ailments. Oh yeah, the last time I got nearly killed, a tire fell on my face about 2 decades ago. Screwed me up, physically and mentally. A pediatrician a long time ago wanted me to tough it out. Don't cry. Can't stand criers. Every time I go into a doctor's office, my blood pressure goes skyrocketing. It goes skyrocketing. They called it white lab coat syndrome. It wasn't. It was PTSD. They just didn't want to label it as such. I had to convince them otherwise on that one. Talked to both doctor and a therapist about it. I got it on record. I'm not laughing or singing praises about it. I had to make them on a correction on a record that, yeah, kids can get PTSD. A lifelong of it. We're supposed to tough it out all the damn time, but I went through death first before I went into religion. And I was scared shitless of dealing with religion left and right, or had to deal with people or life on its own terms. Trustful, distrustful like crazy, angry, fearful, isolating. Couldn't love my family. Every single night since I've been losing Ma, every single night it hurts like hell. And then losing dogs, the memories of those pop in, and then there's dealing with a surrogate mother who was a best friend to me since '76 when I damn near got killed in a car accident with me and my brother in it. Long series of those. Her and her family mattered a great deal to me, still do. They haven't been communicating with me as of late. I wish they had. They lost their mother, and we lost communications with each other. So yeah, adult children can go through this stuff. Losing my big brother was a major crippling blow. You deal with kids going through war-torn situations, battleground areas. I'm not just talking about faraway countries blowing things up. I'm talking about kids dealing with constant threat of their own damn lives one way or another. They got to worry about school shootings. They got to worry about beatings or anybody else trying to kidnap them or kill them. As to wonder us adults are so damn screwed up because we don't even know how the hell to deal with the damn trauma. We keep going to therapists for the damn shit. And did the therapist actually go through the stuff that we did? How about that for a question? We're all born into PTSD. One way or another, we gotta go through the damn stuff and show and prove people how tough we are. We're scared shitless people inside. I'm not holding language back. I'm not apologizing for it either. We struggle. That's the only thing we can do is struggle. A long time ago, oh, screw it. Screw it a long time ago. We've all had to grow up through different changes of our generations. Either we've become theoretically softer or not so soft. If we become heartless and cruel, it's because we got into a situation like that. It reminded us of a few things we never liked seeing in our own damn selves. And it never ends. So, this is what we're dealing with. What else are we supposed to deal with? I wish your program was out there when I was growing up. Could have had help, but we didn't have it. No one did. Not even for the generations prior to that, or for millenniums. This is the kind of stuff I'm using and talk about on my own YouTube channel, The Diary of a Griever Named John Weaver, and that's me. And I got a secondary channel that says Diary of the Griever Named John Weaver. That's my backup just in case the primary goes down, so I have something to work with. I don't do this for ego. I don't do this for profit. I do this just to doing this just to put the solicitation out. I hope you guys can help those kids that need it the most. Understand there are levels that are just beyond being a white lab coat syndrome. Trust me, they are. I wish I could be talking more about this one, but I think I said enough. John Cameron Weaver from Rosamond, California, signing off.